Okay, my favorite, getting into processing emotion. Because there's more than just anxiety, there's lots of other emotions as well. Right now, as you're listening to me, odds are you're experiencing more than one emotion, probably like 3 or 5, depending on if I've said something that made you feel upset or hopeful, or if you're thinking about something that happened yesterday or that's coming in 3 weeks. And so learning a vocabulary, you probably can't see it very well, learning a vocabulary of all the different feeling words and learning to actually locate feelings in your body, name what they are. So it's not just mad, bad, glad, or sad. There's a lot more than that. And then assigning what is that feeling actually doing? What's it about? What am I really mad about? What is that threat that I'm reacting to? What am I not paying attention to? Locating, naming, and assigning emotion can take a huge load off of your nervous system. If nothing else, what it allows is for you to identify and then express the unexpressed feelings. So I'm not going to go through all these, but I think this is a brilliant list, and I want to just give you an example. I actually happen to be working with someone today who has post-traumatic stress disorder and chronic pain. And his response to his pain was as often to kind of wring his hands. And we played with the idea today that maybe wringing his hands was anxiety and he was trying to avoid feeling something. And so he played along and he said, okay, maybe I'm avoiding feeling anger or frustration because I'm not getting any better. And I thought to myself, because I prepared this talk and I remembered this slide, hey, what if you're actually avoiding grief? Maybe the grief feels too painful because then you're letting go of who you knew yourself to be, right? Or embracing or coming to terms with the fact that your pain condition has created limitations. Immediately he started to cry, and within 5 minutes was saying thank you, because he'd been avoiding feeling that grief because of his anxiety response, and he hadn't labeled it accurately. It was profound. It was a lucky break. I'm sure glad it happened today. So there's more than one way to process emotion. You're getting my favorite, I think, because I see the most benefit from it, but who knows, maybe it's just because I'm the most excited about it. There are other ways. One way is to look at what is the daily story that I tell myself about my life. For many people who suffer with chronic pain, they can lose a sense of purpose. And so recreating a sense of purpose, practicing looking for positives, challenging some of this rigid thinking around there's no hope, right? Or why am I just being denied a fix, can make a big difference. And I love Dwayne's story because Dwayne, once he figured that out, and he was a man of purpose for many, many years, he found a way to take what he learned and inspire others. I'll never forget the moment where we just said, holy cow, you have another purpose now, right? To sort of share what you know. And the impact on emotions is profound. A third way is that it is possible to transform negative emotions using positive. There's a lot of research that looks at practicing gratitude as a way to digest depressive symptoms. And of course, humor. I'm not even going to try to make a joke at this time, but it would be amazing if I had a great joke for us at this point. This is a nugget from 2 years ago that I picked up. Please hear it. Negative emotions instantly stick to our brain like flypaper, like Velcro. It's very difficult and maybe that's from evolution, not sure. That's just the way it is. Neurobiologists tell us so. And I think intuitively we all might know this. Positive emotions, it takes 15 seconds of intentional savoring, back to the mindfulness practice. 15 seconds of intentional savoring in order to change the way that our brain is producing different signals, and really in order for it to have an impact. So with more time, I would say let's generate a positive emotion and try to feel it for 15 seconds and see what you notice.